On such occasions, one wonders, um, what is life all about? Is it about wealth? Is it about money? Is it about power or success? Different people will have different answers, different definitions and goals for life. But if we were to contemplate and ask to define what is a life lived well, then the answer changes, and it definitely is not measured in the wealth or power uh, you have and any other position you have garnered in this life. But when we talk about somebody, the respect and regard comes from the legacy you leave behind. When the purpose of life is to be honorable, useful to the mankind and the society, yet be compassionate despite your authority and power to change lives. And when your life has made a difference in somebody else's journey, that is a life lived well. ITME society has been blessed to have many such luminaries who have left a strong legacy, which has been the guiding principle for all the leadership for last 4.5 decades since 1980. This organization is the outcome of progressive thoughts and the risks leaders have taken, who have visualized, who have dared to dream boldly for years ahead and looked at what needs to be done now in order to get or give a prosperous, secure future to generation ahead. ITMA society is born out of selfless contributors who overcame the ridicule, naysayers, and walked the untrodden path to carve out new roads for the benefit of future generations and nation. This occasion, though we have all gathered with a certain objective, it cannot be complete without mentioning the great leadership this organization has received over the years. And today we have friends here, all our friends here. None of us who are here are the business associates, but they are close friends of India ITME Society and the team. And I would like to share this evening's respect and regard and the atmosphere of unity and bond, and remember the exemplary contributions made by late Sri Suresh Mehta, who established this organization and served as a chairman from 1980 to 1985. Late Sri Adul Bhagwati from 1985 to 1989. Late Sri Rasik Parekh, 1989 to 1993. Late Sri N.C. Dalal, 1993 to 1997. Sri Narendra Shah from 1997 to 2001. I hope I am getting all the dates right, Mr. Latia, because you will pull me up if I give any wrong dates. Sri G.T. Dembla, 2001 to 2005. Sri Sanjay Jayavardhanavelu, 2005 to 2009. Sri R.S. Bachkaniwala, 2009 to 2013. Mr. Sanjeev Lathia, 2013 to 2017. And the 10th chairman, of India ITME Society, Mr. Harishankar, who has a very exceptional tenure of 6 long years as chairman from 2017 to 2023. And he has a full decade of journey with India ITME Society, the first chairman to have a long stint, a decade or old stint, 4 years as honorary treasurer from 2013 to 2017, and from 2017 to 2023 September, he was the chairman of India ITME Society. I believe that the intent and goodwill of all our forefathers and leaders was so pure that even after 4 decades, India ITME Society still continues to be blessed with leadership where each chairman has surpassed the previous in commitment, contribution, leadership, taking the institution to unimaginable heights, further heights, to uncharted waters, taking the risk. Today, I thank you all for joining us and enriching this evening with your presence, goodwill, and friendship to celebrate and acknowledge the journey of Mr. Harishankar for full 1 decade as office bearer of India ITME Society from 2013 to 2023. The first person to have this distinguished, what you say, tenure of 1 full decade. Out of the 4 decades, he was there as office bearers. May I request the current chairman, Mr. Ketan Sangvi, and honorary treasurer, Mr. Senthil Kumar, to acknowledge and welcome Mr. Harishankar with a bouquet, please.
Good evening, everybody. Dear Honorable Justice, ex-Justice Shri Sadashivam, Mr. Harishankar, our past chairman, other mentors, pillars, and the leaders of the India ITME Society, colleagues from the industry, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a wonderful evening out here. And I think that the weather was just, kind of designed to enhance the wonder quotient of today's evening. So we look forward to seeing all of you all today. It gives me great pleasure to formally extend a warm welcome this evening and appreciate your presence here, joining me in acknowledging the stellar contribution of Mr. Harishankar. I've had the privilege of working closely with Hari for close to, was it now, 7 years, and who's managed to, kind of both surprise me and impress me with his calm and peaceful demeanor, and in my memory, never once losing his cool despite going through many turbulences. That's a secret to be learned from him, both personally and professionally. His discipline, punctuality, specificity in details, the willingness to literally make himself available for all discussions despite a very busy and hectic schedule, concise communication have all added to his persona, making him a wonderful colleague to work with. So, the outcome of his strict and dignified leadership is obvious and visible to all. His out of the box choices and out of the box and bold choices, like shifting our Mumbai, the main venue of the ITME exhibition, from Mumbai to Noida, launching an overseas exhibition in the new challenging markets of Africa, which have placed the India ITME Society amongst into a separate orbit and amongst the top exhibition organizers globally. The success of the 11th edition of India ITME is well acclaimed and appreciated, and all are well versed with the unprecedented Herculean challenges that the society and the team have faced for 2 long years post COVID. If anybody can be credited with timely expanding the international aspect of the India ITME Society, it is Mr. Hari Shankar. Establishing alliances and associations with many domestic and global organizations as a pre-event endeavor stood us in good stead for the society while launching the ITME Africa series in 2019. Apart from very visible achievements, the jewel in the crown goes to the ITME Center, which was the outcome of a long wait and a lot of strenuous efforts. Though all the past chairmen are definitely part of the success, destiny bestowed this final act during Hari's term. His patience and determination, despite COVID and other hindrances, finally paid off, giving us our own center, which will be beneficial for all associated members, and the industry. As his colleague, team member, and successor, I fully endorse this commendation, which was bestowed, the leadership award also, which was bestowed on him in 2022 as well deserved and most befitting. This was from the Outlook group, and I thank him for bequeathing me with a robust and thriving organization to carry forward, and also for the rich inheritance given to me. And one looks at the long line of illustrious past chairmen, and it almost feels like, oh, this is such a steep hill to climb, so many steps to climb. And it seems like a daunting challenge, but I know with the support of all the past chairmen, and especially with Hari behind my back, it's not going to be a very difficult task. So, Hari, from the utmost sincerity, or with the utmost sincerity, I express sincere thanks to you for the most pleasant working memories, experiences, and teaming up with you as the honorary treasurer. As I step into the role of chairman, I am keenly aware of the responsibilities that come with this position, and I take the baton from a leader who has set a very high standard of excellence that I am honored and humbled to follow. It is my commitment to build upon the foundation laid by Mr. Hari Shankar and lead this organization forward with a sense of purpose and unity. I am also committed to fostering an environment of collaboration, innovation, and upholding the values and principles that define the India ITME Society. Together, we will continue to pursue excellence, foster innovation, and overcome challenges into opportunities as a united team. And I am confident that with your support, we will write the next chapter for the success of the India ITME Society. Let us celebrate the achievements of the past and embrace the opportunities of the future. As quoted by John F. Kennedy, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not only to utter words, but to live by them. And we hope to promise that we will abide by this. Thank you again, Hari. Thank you for all your efforts in taking India ITME Society to the next orbit and achieving such a roaring success, which has set a milestone in the history of the India ITME Society. We all would like to wish you all the very best for the future, and we hope to have your continued support for the activities of the society. Good luck. Take care. Thank you.
I would like to celebrate the moments and the memories of 10 years of journey of Mr. Harishankar with all of you, where we got the opportunity to work closely with him, see him in his different moods, experience his dynamic leadership. But I would like to share our journey with Mr. Harishankar as office bearers.
We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give.
A gentle demeanor, radiating an aura of comfort and humility. This best describes the persona of Shri S. Harishankar, Chairman, India ITME Society from 2017 to 2023. India ITME Society was privileged to enjoy the longest association with Mr. Harishankar for more than a decade as Treasurer from 2013 to 2017 and as Chairman for 6 years thereafter. Under his chairmanship, the Society witnessed 3 grand exhibitions: GTTES 2019, ITME Africa 2020, the first international exhibition by the Society, and India ITME 2022, preceded by several promotional programs in India and abroad. All the exhibitions recorded an outstanding response with an increase in participation, footfalls and business generated. In 2019, the Society celebrated its glorious 40th year with a mega event and day-long knowledge sessions, garnering a very good response. A memorable milestone for India ITME Society was created with the release of a postal stamp to commemorate its successful journey since inception. On this occasion, he ideated ITME Awards and launched the first edition in 2019, followed by the second edition during ITME 2022, acknowledging outstanding achievements by individuals, organizations, women entrepreneurs and researchers in the textile and textile engineering industry.
The delicate balance of mentoring someone is not creating them in your own image, but giving them the opportunity to create themselves.
During his tenure, Mr. Harishankar established overseas outreach program and signed MOUs for extended cooperation with industry associations in Botswana, Uzbekistan, Kenya, Poland, Ethiopia, Ghana, Turkey, etc. India ITME Society also established strong networking ties with ITC UN and EEPC for ITME Africa 2020 and India ITME 2022, a first of its kind collaboration for any Indian association. His mentorship during the country-wide lockdown enabled India ITME Society to tackle the unprecedented challenge in innovative ways and become a beacon of encouragement for the textile engineering industry going through severe turbulence. India ITME Society continued its trade stimulation activities through the 2 years of lockdown via multiple online virtual buyer-seller meets and technical seminars, etc. In 2021, the social spirit of the industry was reignited through an unique and out-of-the-box event, the Textile Philately exhibition held in collaboration with India Post, bringing together members for Reconnect program.
Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail.
The flagship event 11th edition, India ITME 2022, witnessed many new concurrent activities Apart from the bold and well lauded decision to move the exhibition location from Mumbai to IEML Greater Noida, addressing the need of a larger space.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible.
Under his stewardship, India ITME Society succeeded in creating ITME Expo Center to create an exhibition and facilitation center in the heart of Mumbai, fulfilling a 4-decade-old objective of the society.
Swami Vivekananda said, put your heart, mind and soul into even your smallest act. This is the secret of success.
A wonderful facet of his persona is the fascinating dimension of his passion for wildlife photography. His dedication comes live with mesmerizing photographs, showcasing the exotic life that exists in the deepest jungles of our country and abroad. His wildlife photography gallery at ITME 2016 as well as ITME 2022 transformed the somber mood of an industrial exhibition into a refreshing safari experience.
There are no limits. There are only plateaus. And you must not stay there. You must go beyond them.
He received many awards and accolades, an apt recognition of his entrepreneurial spirit and his outstanding contribution to the industry. During his tenure, India ITME Society also collected several awards for exemplary performance. India ITME Society continued its CSR activities with added impetus for his foresight in creating Project Siddhi and student internship program, expanding the society's sphere to encompass women and youth development.
Great is the art of beginning, but greater is the art of ending.
Dear Mr. Hari Shankar, a big thank you from all of us at India ITME team, your colleagues and the committee members for leading us forward to explore and achieve memorable milestones in our journey towards excellence. For now, adios.
I'm very thankful to you for the warm, kind atmosphere, work atmosphere which you gave at India ITME Society. Mr. Harishankar definitely left an impression on whoever he met across the globe. He earned his respect. He earned his place in their goodwill. From his native region, we have an eminent personality who held the highest judicial position of this country, former Chief Justice Sri Sadashivam. Respected sir, it is a pleasure to welcome you here and have you today with us.
India is known as the land of textiles, and the business in textiles is a natural phenomenon for Indian entrepreneurs. India has been at the number 2 position in the global for a long time. Under the leadership of Mr. Harishankar, Chairman, India ITME textile engineering industry reached the highest position in the world. Entrepreneur plays a vital role in economic development. Entrepreneurs serve as a catalyst in the process of industrialization and economic growth. Technical progress alone cannot lead to economic development unless technological breakthrough are put to economic use by entrepreneurs. Now people have begun to realize that for achieving goal of economic development, it is necessary to increase entrepreneurship both qualitatively and quantitatively in a country. In conclusion, I wish Mr. Harishankar long and happy life and pray for more contribution on the textile industries. I also thank the present chairman and his entire team of India ITME Society for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Jai Hind.
So Mr. Harishankar is a member of TMMA and held position as chairman TMMA few years back, and now the mantle is held by Mr. Shankar.
Since 1980, I'm part of the India It Me as a participant when I was a 22-year-old young engineer. I've gone through many exhibitions which were held at various centers, including Mumbai, Bangalore, and the last one was at Greater Noida. I would say with so much of challenges and the uncertainties which prevailed, I think Mr. Harishankar put up with the patience and he has done a wonderful job and probably one of the remarkable exhibition which probably in my experience I've seen it. And thanks to you, sir, and your leadership and your untiring work which you have pursued in spite of all the challenges. I think it requires a great applause for Mr. Harishankar. And thank you very much. And you've been a great leader. And I think you set the benchmark. I think the subsequent leaders have to take it forward, refine it, and do better and better and bring it up to the world-class standard. Thank you very much.
Our another close association, Textile Machinery and Accessory Manufacturing Association. May I request President Mr. Nimesha to speak a few words.
First of all, thank you for having me here, and of course, in facilitation of Mr. Hari Shankar, who's set an exemplary, tenure in his 10 years, and he has taken the ITME Association to bigger heights. And I congratulate him on doing such a fantastic job, and wish him all the best going forward. Thank you.
Mr. Michael, who's been team member of India ITME Society since the inception 1980, and he's here and he wanted to join us in acknowledging and thanking Mr. Harishankar. Thank you so much, Mr. Sethi and Mr. Sudesh Dhawan. Mr. Sudeep Sarkar, where you held the first chairman of India ITME Society to hold the exhibition in IEML, taking the bold decision. And Mr. Sudeep Sarkar, CEO of IEML, is here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, my namaskar. So, today I stand before you to celebrate a remarkable journey, a journey that began in 2000, bringing together the vibrant and diverse mother family of the textiles. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not the India ITME that brought us together. It's the journey saw over 2,000 handicraft exporters under the Ministry of Textiles and the Ministry of Commerce to unite to establish the India Expo Mart, a beacon of innovation and collaboration of our industry. So we started our journey almost 24 years back, a journey that culminated, of course, with the India ITME 2022 exhibition. A few words for India ITME. Its success is deeply rooted. What I felt as a CEO of the venue is always a balanced approach and provision of equal exposure to all stakeholders. Thank you for considering India Expo Center and Mart as your preferred venue, and we look forward to host many more such events in future with perfection under ITME's leadership. Thank you.
Former Chief Justice of India, Sadashivam ji, friends and colleagues in the textile engineering ladies and gentlemen. Namaste and good evening. Seema has assured me that I am the last speaker, so dinner and drinks are after me. Uh, and this farewell has been written by me and not AI. So please. Okay. We have all gathered here to celebrate our immediate past chairman, Mr. S. Harishankar, 6 years of stellar work for India Itme Society. Mr. Hari had the longest run as chairman of India Itme Society, a term of 6 years. His contribution to India Itme Society is unparalleled in terms of time given, exhibitions held, work done, as we have seen in the audio visual, as well as narrated by Ketan, and he has raised the society's flag higher. Hari is a soft spoken, calm man of few words, has a very systematic method of working, and is a clear thinking, visionary leader. We have experienced this during the COVID pandemic and how he steered us all in the committee and kept the India It May flag flying high during that tough period. Under his leadership, we celebrated 40 years of India Itme Society in a very memorable manner. He held the first ever Itme Africa in Ethiopia and took us all to his favorite continent, Africa. He showed us parts of the national capital region we had not seen before, namely in Greater Noida for India Itme 2022. All the events under his chairmanship, including a flagship India ITME exhibition, ITME Africa, were executed flawlessly. There was a fear of holding India ITME exhibition in Delhi, which was banished from the time the doors opened for exhibitors and later for visitors. In fact, many visitors to ITMA Milan were disappointed and told us that our India ITME exhibition was superior and better in many respects. Hari Hari opened the door for a new and steady income source for us with the India Itme Center in Mumbai. Um, uh, Honorable former Chief Justice Sadashivamji, many thanks for your inspiring words and identifying contribution of business and entrepreneurs to India and Indian society. I could say much more about Hari's leadership, but I think his work speaks much more than anything else. We are grateful to Hari's family, his colleagues at Lakshmi Card Clothing, and other businesses for giving him to India Itme Society for 6 years. Hari, while we bid farewell to your chairmanship and give you back to your family, your businesses, your hobbies of African wildlife photography and running, we will always hope that you will run to India Itme Society as we continue to seek your guidance, support, and help. Hari, I wish you a very fond farewell on behalf of all of us and personally thank you for many years of your time for India It May. Richard Bach said, "Do not be dismayed by goodbyes. A farewell is necessary before you can meet again, and meeting again after a time is certain for friends." Hari, thank you for everything that you have accomplished for India It May Society, and good luck for everything that you will do in the future. Be well, do good, and most important, keep in touch. Thank you.
We created a coffee table book with select pictures. This is an effort of India ITME staff, and we would request all the team to come to the front and present this album to our beloved immediate past chairman, Mr. Harishankar. And Mr. Harishankar definitely wrote new rules for how to captain the ship with graciousness. and we enjoyed working with him from bottom of my heart. On behalf of all the staff, Mr. Harishankar, I thank you and salute you with great respect and regard. As a mark of respect and regard and affection, we collectively feel, not only us but all his colleagues, associates, for Mr. Harishankar. May I request Mr. Ketan Sangvi and Mr. Senthil Kumar to present a shawl, which is a symbol of highest respect we can give to Mr. Harishankar. May I request the memento to be presented to Mr. Harishankar by all of you. This reads, presented to Mr. Harishankar in recognition of his contribution as chairman from 2017 to 2023, with compliments from India ITME Society. Mr. Harishankar, we would like to hear from you. We enjoyed the journey with you. I hope you enjoyed the journey with us as well.
Mr. P. Sadashivam, ex-Chief Justice of India and ex-Governor of Kerala. Mr. Ketan Sangvi, members of Steering Committee, India ITME Society, friends and colleagues from industry, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press and media. Good evening and thank you very much for everybody to be here this evening. I am humbled and overwhelmed with this beautiful setting, fabulous sea breeze, rabbits everywhere in the garden, all the lovely farewell speeches. Thank you very much. We started with Ms. Seema as always, Mr. Sangvi, Mr. Latia, Mr. Shankar. I'm just touched and humbled to be here. And it's been a long journey, as you know, and the photographs and the video from earlier just took us back in time through the course of 10 years. I mean, at one point we had a running joke with Seema and the office bearers, you know, if the pandemic was to continue, India ITME Society would have to hire me full time. But luckily and thankfully, you know, things are back to normal again. So anyway, as I stand before you today, my heart is filled with a mix of emotions, a lot of nostalgia, a sense of gratitude, relief and satisfaction, all rolled in one. It has been an honor and a privilege for me to serve as the chairman of India ITME Society, which has given me the wonderful opportunity to interact with and work very closely with many or most of you gathered here today. And it has also paved the way for us to collectively contribute to our industry, society, and country in a small way. When I took on this role, none of us could have predicted the trials and tribulations that awaited us. Overnight, the world was thrust into a crisis with the onset of the global pandemic. This tested our resilience, adaptability, and collective strength. The pandemic brought about unprecedented challenges, and yet it also showcased the remarkable spirit of India ITME Society. At India ITME Society, we embraced digital transformation. We adapted to working remotely in order to find innovative ways to connect and collaborate. Our ability to evolve during these challenging times was a testament to the strong foundation and the working discipline and culture of the organization. In that phase of uncertainty, we rallied together, displayed unwavering dedication and commitment, which held us steady amidst the brewing storm. I am privileged to have received support and advice from my colleagues and elders through all of these trials, giving me the moral boost to persevere stoically. At the conclusion of my term, we meet here today and I carry with me a profound sense of pride in what we have all achieved together. So I wholeheartedly and sincerely thank you all. The last 10 years as an office bearer of India at Me Society has seen a period of a time for growth, a time for learning, of exploration and adventure as well. Hopefully, along the way, I made more friends than foe, and rest be assured, all of our collective decisions were guided by principles of integrity and goodwill, all for the collective long-term well-being of India at Me Society. I hope I've shouldered my responsibilities to the satisfaction of my predecessors and visionary leaders before me who held the office. The valuable counsel of the past chairman has been a huge moral support and strength throughout, and I sincerely thank all past chairmen from whom I've learned much and inherited a wonderful, well-structured framework to work with. This has made everything exceptionally easy to deal with. In particular, may I please thank Shri Naresh Shah, Mr. G.T. Demla, Shri Rajnibai Bachkaniwala, Mr. Sanjay Jayavardhanavelu, Mr. Anand, Mr. Anuj Bhagwati, and of course, Mr. Sanjeev Latia, who my immediate past chairman, who showed us the way, who's always been a pillar of strength and support, who's always been uh, uh, there, for advice to myself, our office bearers with Mr. Ketan Sangvi, Ms. Seema and everyone, and thank you very much. Last but not least, my complete regard and gratitude for the late Mr. Venkatrangappan. In the early days, he instilled upon me the need for dedication and commitment towards association activities and towards India at Me Society. So it was in fact very nostalgic to see him in one of our visuals that Seema put up earlier this evening. I would like to especially thank our member associations TMMA, ITAMA, CITI, TAI and BIS for being a part of India at Me Society, and together we have contributed towards the growth of industry and our country. I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of the vice chairmen who served on behalf of these member associations over the past 6 years, whose commitment to our shared goals have been nothing short of inspiring. Together we weathered the storm and emerged stronger. Some names I need to mention: Mr. Kaiser Mahuwala, Mr. Mehul Trivedi, Mr. Sanjay Jain, Mr. Arvind Sinha, Ms. Panda IAS, Mr. T.K. Sengupta, Ms. Surina Rajan IAS, the late Mr. Vallabh Tumar, Mr. Jugal Kishore Pansari, Mr. Ashok Juneja, Mr. T. Rajkumar, Shri Pramod Kumar Tiwari IAS, Mr. Chandresh Shah, Mr. Pratik Pachkaniwala, Mr. Dijen Mehta, Mr. Ranbir Vij, Mr. Purvik Panchal. I sincerely thank the embassy and consulates who have actively supported our efforts to facilitate and strengthen trade relations between India and their countries in terms of the textile engineering sector. And also my thanks and gratitude to all of the well wishes that came through from many consulates from Delhi and here in Mumbai. Special thanks to officials from Mantralaya, Department of Police, Department of Traffic, Department BMC, the Mumbai Fire Brigade and BEST. They've always been exemplary in helping us conduct our events here in Mumbai. I would also like to thank the Textile Commissioner's Office, Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Textiles, Department Heavy Industry, Government of India, and the central government officials who gave their unified support at all times towards India Atmi Society. Now I need to a special thank you to India Atmi Society in all our events conducted. Miss Seema Srivatsava deserves a huge round of applause for all of her contributions around 365 days around the year. She has an eye for detail, a passion for excellence, and her dedication and commitment for nothing but the best. And with Seema's leadership, we have a young and very energetic team at India Atmi Society. And as Mr. Latia mentioned earlier, we have a lot of feedback from our recently concluded uh, ITME exhibition in Greater Noida at the IML Center. We had to deal with not only a new venue, but also we were coming out of the global pandemic. We had no idea what the future had in store in terms of exhibitions, but our young and energetic team not just conducted the exhibition, but we had a lot of glowing comments and feedback and reviews to say that our exhibition superseded and exceeded not just expectations, but were comparable to anything conducted in Europe. So can I please get a hand of applause to our ITMI team? Big thank you to Bhupinder, Amey, Ms. Nishita, Nitin, Jose. Mr. Michael's here today, and really glad you could make it here, Michael. We're missing Mr. Shekhar here today, but another thank you. So overall, all of our events are not just, and also Anand and Rahul. So overall, our events are not just India standard, but they're now global standard and beyond. And that's a benchmark, especially now being that all of the industry shifting our way. We need to ensure that our events are world class and beyond. A special mention to my colleague who shouldered a lot of the responsibility of honorary treasurer during this entire stint of 6 years, Mr. Ketan Sangvi, who's got the passion for commitment and dedication, and with his leadership and with Mr. Sendal Kumar as the new honorary treasurer, I have nothing but confidence that the next terms of India Atmi Society is in great hands. And Mr. Sangvi, I'm pretty certain that India Atmi Society is going to steer in the right direction to progress forward. It's very humbling to be here, to see everybody here. And as Seema sent me in a text this morning at bright and early at 7 a.m., she said, "Today's just a farewell from your post, but not your responsibilities." She said, isn't that what you said? Yeah. So I'm always here. I mean, 10 years has been a long journey, but I stand committed to the future of India Atmi Society as well. Once again, thank you all for being here. And once again, thank you to Mr. Sangvi and the steering committee of India Atmi Society for hosting this evening. It's very special and memorable, and nothing short of fabulous. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harishankar, for once again being the gracious, courteous, and remembering all the team members. Thank you so much. And thank you all. Each one of you here are friends of India ITME Society, and we would not have been what we are today without all of your goodwill and support and cooperation at all times of crisis and as well as need. Always you have been there, and today we would like to have happy moment celebration along with you. And one word to all the past chairmen. In India ITME, we believe not letting go of the good blessings. So each one of you are great blessings to this organization and to all of us. So stay with us. It goes for everyone. You only relinquish the post, not the responsibilities towards the society. Thank you so much.